Like this fucking, I'm telling you, dude, the fucking internet is evil. It is turning everybody against each other. You're even seeing it in stand-up comedy now. Comedians go after other comedians on podcasts. They literally say the person's name. They trash them. I do interviews now. People try to get me to trash like other fucking comment. And I'm like, I don't do that. I don't want to fucking do that. I already feel bad enough. Like earlier this year, I did an interview and somebody goes, what do you think about comedians having presidential candidates on? And I knew who they were talking about. It's like, I don't want to fucking, I just wish I could go back in time and be like, hey man, I don't want to fucking, I'm not doing this. Okay? Everybody has a podcast. They do their podcast how they want to do their podcast. I fucking sit there by myself in my underwears talking to myself like a fucking lunatic. All right? So, guys, we're all Americans. Whether you like it or not, we are. We're all Americans. Let's fucking chill out. Let's fucking chill out. Let's stop having these cunts wind us up. All these nerds that own these fucking social media networks, they're literally bullying the entire population now. They're flicking the back of your ear. Every time you go on a fucking social media platform, you're letting a nerd, bunch of goddamn nerds, fucking flick the back of your ear and ruin your morning, ruin your cup of coffee with some phony shit that a bot just sent you. And then you and somebody else, okay, take the bait and you start yelling at somebody else that you would vibe with in the parking lot, outside of the Forum, going to a Foo Fighters concert. You'd fucking have a couple of drinks. Now you're on the internet and you're fucking ruining each other's morning. So some nerd can fucking go to Turkey and get a fucking hair system. Can get a bigger fucking boat, can do whatever. I don't hear anybody out there on the left or the right that is like, running this country saying anything about bringing people together. I don't hear anybody on CNN or Fox News doing that shit. They are fucking ripping us apart. And I don't even think there's any goal other than let's get clicks and let's fucking make money. And to see that seeping into the stand-up comedy world, dude, like, I don't know. I'm not pointing any fingers, and like, I shouldn't have answered that question. I remember when that person asked me that question, I was thinking like, oh, they want me to trash this person. I was like, so I tried to answer it as like eloquently as I could, but I'm in the future. I have to say shit out loud because I have a medium brain. I'm not dumb. I'm not smart. I got the regular brain. So if I don't say it out loud, like I'm done with sugar, I'm going to the gym. All right? If I don't say it out loud, it doesn't fucking happen. If I just think it, it just sort of just seeps into the fucking ether. So that's what I'm going to do from here on out. Yeah, anyway, it's been a hell of a fucking week. Did you see that shit where they allegedly caught these mercenaries that kidnapped some Venezuelan soldiers, put on their uniforms, and they were plotting, allegedly, to attack a U.S. military ship to start a war down there? Like, the level of no coverage that got. But I get it now. I'll tell you right now, but if the CIA tried to put together a comedy festival down in Venezuela, oh my God, that they would have got shit for as long as the fucking festival lasted. Anyway, oh Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Speaking of that, I went into Target yesterday.
This is how you know it's gotten this bad for Bill Burr. He keeps talking about that comedy festival. This is how you know he's 100% aware that his audience is leaving him in droves because he keeps bringing it up. And I've noticed He never talks about it on Thursdays anymore. But if you notice, his Thursday podcast is just only like 20 to 30 minutes, and then they do throwback stuff. But on the Monday ones, when he's going to talk for an entire hour, oh, it comes out. So first, he starts his whole little rambling about comedians trashing other comedians. He's talking about comedians trashing him for going to Riyadh. Mark Maron, David Cross, probably talking about Schultz and everything. He goes off about the internet, and then when he throws in that line there with the CIA, maybe they had a comedy festival down in Venezuela. Where's the coverage on that? And it's like, dude, he still won't just come out and say, yeah, I took the money, get over it. He's now just complaining about people complaining, which is annoying. Like, when I did that video with Jon Stewart even said the people, he's talking about Bill Burr should just say flat out, yeah, I did it for the money. Because Jon Stewart's point was, you wouldn't go over there for $2,500. So just start from that. I took the money. It is what it is. But no mention of it, just more complaining. The comedians are trashing me about it. And the real problem he has, though, is that his audience completely turned against him. He lost more than half his audience. More than 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. His podcast audio plays have dropped to more than half the people not listening. All of his videos are massively disliked, more than liked. People have said in my comments and other comments, the downfall of Bill Burr needs to be studied. Like, obviously, he is aware of all that's being said because he keeps bringing it up during his podcast. So why he is just not capable of just coming out and actually addressing it, not in the little offhanded comments, not in the sneak disses or anything like that. Because here's the thing. Maybe Bill thinks he's talking to a bunch of idiots. Like, even in this clip, he wouldn't just say Rogan. We all know you're talking about Rogan when that guy asked you that question about people having presidents on. But Bill thinks he's keeping the identity secret, or even at the Riyadh thing where he's like, dude, some gay comic went up there and she told jokes. Like, we know who that comedian, you're not keeping anything secret, dude. We're not stupid. And I think that's the thing I'm taking away from this. Bill thinks all of us, but mainly his own audience, is stupid. He thinks they're all a bunch of morons. And they don't really know what's happening. So he's not going to come out and fully explain. He just thinks the dummies are being dumb and criticizing him for no reason. When in actuality, he's being the dumb one. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.